The program helped me by, I guess, by validating ideas that I've had in the past. Going through the case studies, it kind of proved right the things that I was thinking about management.
I could walk away from this workshop and apply the lessons we've learned immediately. So it's the first time I've attended a workshop where we were given practical tips or even given graphs that we could apply already on Monday.
I learned about my strengths, I learned about my weaknesses, so I can go back to the office and do the right thing, improve what's weak, and continue what's strong.
I learned a lot from the program, a lot of learnings, insights, and I'm actually excited to apply the frameworks to next week.
I definitely recommend this program, to the future managers of the organization. It's very, very helpful. It has a lot of practical tips, real-world tips that you can use. It can also frames the tips in non-ad agency stories so that it becomes more understandable and relatable.
I would also recommend it. You learn about yourself as a person, as a manager, and then number two, you're able to help more people.
Definitely, I'll recommend it to everyone, especially those in the senior positions. So it's very enriching, and you learn a lot of ways on becoming great managers and leaders.
Well, I recommend it to everyone because one, it's practical, and two, very apt for BDB employees.
Practical, useful, and very real.
I'd have to say it was enlightening, it was exciting, and it was mind-opening.
Yeah, it's mind-opening, it's enriching, and definitely your money's worth.
It's challenging, exhausting, but fun.
Coming from us four, a big thanks. Big thanks to Craig, our facilitator, and I guess thanks also for the organization for having us here.
Thank you everyone.
Craig. Thank you, Craig.
Thank you.
Thank you, DTV.
The program helped me discover more about myself. I got a deeper sense of who I am and where I currently stand as a manager and handling a team. And it gave me the proper tools that I can implement immediately on Monday as I come back to the office.
Okay, for me, it's more of like similar to what you said. It's more of realizing and knowing yourself more, and coming from that, what are the steps that you need to do, not just for yourself, for the company, but for your team, for the employees. Once really that struck me is you need to get in the way. You need to get out of the way for others to be future managers as well. So that's one thing that's probably the first thing I would do on Monday, starting Monday.
Definitely. One, because to be honest, this is the best so far workshop or training that I have attended to. It's fun. It's really impressive. The way I assess myself, I got to know myself better.
I think it helps us get the information and the knowledge from different standpoints and different viewpoints so that we can frame ourselves and the processes that we have to implement better because of the cases that were given to us. It's given us a wider view of different problems and different ways to solve and manage problems and manage your own teams and companies. So I think that's a good learning experience from this program?
One is stressful, enlightening, and fulfilling.
Craig, thank you so much. We've learned a lot, tons actually, from the series, from this seminar. Within the 3 days, we've covered so much, a lot, and there are a lot of realizations and next steps because of this. So thank you. We really appreciate it.
Of course, we would also like to thank the DDB group for giving us this opportunity, and that personally I would have never gotten otherwise. The learnings that I've gotten from this are immense and tremendous and eye-opening and life-changing, really. So that's a huge thank you.
Thank you to TTP group and Craig. This is very inspiring. This will get us more. This will get us way ahead. Be more of a better person, better manager. Thank you.
Hi Craig and DDB management, thank you for this experience, and we have learned a lot in the 3-day session, and it taught us on how easy it is to be a good leader. It seems so simple, but this is the first step, and we promise not to disappoint you guys.
Thank you, DDB. Thank you, Craig.
Okay.
The program was very helpful in actually making us realize our own strength and our weaknesses as well. These are things that we can actually build on and improve on as leaders, that we can pass through to our co-workers or staff. So I would have to say is in regards to professional development and career advancement, this is very good for us.
The program has helped me because first it validated the things that I think that I'm doing right as a manager. You would think that perhaps in a seminar you don't know what exactly you'll learn, that you'll be able to apply in real life, but this type of program teaches specific case studies, which are real life stories from businesses all over the Omnicom industry, and they're really very interesting and something that we can all relate to. And the way we were able to analyze each case study made us learn a lot about ourselves, about our strengths, and about those that need improvement, and be able to apply it in the future. So it was really very valuable use of our time.
I think the program helped me think deeper into my role as a manager in the group. It helped spark in me some sort of a little bit of change in the way I think about my work and the way I should approach my work. It also encouraged me now to be more persistent about this, because it does bring it will bring good results for me if I do this well. And I like the idea that I'm being tasked to be the one that leads the change and effect that change for the good of my co-workers in the office.
I recommend it because so far, well, in the 3 days that we've been doing the program, I've learned a lot about myself, the type of person that I am, the type of behavior that I have, and I think in terms of, in the practical sense, it will help me how to become a better manager, how to better manage the people under me or the staff around me, and from the case studies that we heard for the past 3 days, they were very inspiring. it somehow invigorates you also, because there's a lot that we learned that we can use use later on when we do our work, when we do face-to-face with client. At the same time, it's also humbling. That's one of the key reasons why I like it, because I had a different perception of who I was, and after the sessions, now I know, and with the people validating who they think I was, I think it makes me a better person, a better manager overall.
So fun, insightful, awesome. So we would like to thank you.
Thank you.
Whoever is watching this, thank you to GGC first
thank
of all.
you.
And
Anna,
take part.
and everyone who was
Yeah.
part of it.
Thank you for
Thanks,
providing
TTV.
us this opportunity to learn and learn not just about the group, but really learning more about ourselves.
It helped me correct or learn new techniques I need to do to become an effective leader.
Yes, of course. For two reasons, the cases are very informative, and the situations tackled were very relatable. These two we can share with our colleagues to make our working relationship more collaborative.
For me, it was enlightening. Enlightening why? Because it gave me more a sense of who I was as a person, not only in my personal life, but also professionally, as a manager, as a colleague. It gave me more reason and ways on how to deal with other people and how to manage clients and challenges along the way.
Empowering because it gave me a broader perspective of how a manager should be to be effective. There were tools presented, new insights, and what's good about this is it's not just new or new knowledge, but we were also taught to unlearn some things, which I think is vital to every manager or employee per se.
The experience is very motivating. Again, like what Candice said, there are a lot of things that we learn. It's very motivating. It made me feel like I can do a very good job, and anyone can do it. Just we have to believe in ourselves. Yeah, it's a wonderful experience.
Thank you, DDB.
Thank you, DDB.
Thank you, DDB, for for this wonderful experience, and thank you,
Really
Craig.
learned a lot.
Thank you.